The milestone we're working on today for your 0 to 3 month old is rolling, and the activity that we're addressing today is rolling from back to side. The tools that you're going to need today are a preferred toy that your baby enjoys looking at and listening to. The starting position for your baby for this activity is going to be lying on their back. Our starting position is baby lying on their back. And remembering what we know about baby in this stage of development, that motor skills develop from the head and they go to the toes. And so the other thing that we know is that our baby is kind of led by their sensory system. And at this point in their development, that's their eyes and their ears. So what they see and what they hear is what's going to lead their movement. So we want to be aware of that as we're trying to help them with their rolling from their back to their side. And so what rolling is going to look like is it's going to be led by the vision system. So what they look at is going to trigger the roll. And so whatever they're looking at, the head's going to turn in that direction, or whatever they're hearing, their head is going to turn in that direction, and they're going to roll. And they might just roll just a little tiny bit over to the side like this. And that hand is going to come over as well. And if that hand doesn't come over, we want to give them a little help here, because the position that we want is hands to mouth in this nice quiet state of play. We want that top leg a little bit flexed there, that little bit bent in the hip and bent in the knee. Now, a great way to do that is from a preferred toy or object. We're going to use this little rattle. Understanding that we would like for baby to pay attention to this rattle. So we're going to draw their attention by tapping it or making a little noise, and then watching what baby does. So we're paying attention to what baby's looking at and sharing their attention with the activity. And we're going to gently rotate the rattle in the direction that we want baby to roll. So right now I want this baby to roll over to the right side. And so I might start with getting baby's attention right here at the middle of the body. And then I'm going to gently shake that rattle, and I'm going to bring it over to the side. Now baby's got curious, and baby wants to know where the rattle went or where the sound is coming from. So what's going to happen here is that baby is going to look for the rattle. Oh, is the rattle over there? I think it is. So they're going to look for it. And just by consequence, as their head starts to turn, their body is going to come with it, because, as I said earlier, in these early stages of development, baby's body rolls like a log, kerplunk. And so the body's going to turn, and then we want the hands to come over as well. The hands might come, the hands might not. And then baby might try to swipe at it. Oh, I want to play with you. So this is the position that we want, and we want that hip bent a little bit, hip flexed, and that knee flexed a little bit. And we don't want the knee too far out, and we don't want the knee too far in. We want that knee in just kind of a really nice position there. And that's when we use our towel roll to help baby there. Like that, to get a nice good alignment. We can also use this pool noodle that's chopped off here just a little bit to kind of stabilize baby back here. We can also use our leg to come up behind baby to give baby a little extra support while they're trying to play with that toy. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe they'll grab hold of it and bring it to their mouth, which is an added bonus. And finally, we can also use our boppy pillow, or just a pillow that you might have on hand, to kind of push right up against baby here in the back and give baby a little support there. And then when baby's ready to roll back, or if you want to help baby roll back, you can do the same thing but in reverse order. Get baby's attention. Baby's going to look at that, continue to make the noise with the toy, and you want baby to follow that with their eyes and consequently their head. And then they're just going to come back here and slowly come back to lying on their back. And what you might see here in their early stages of development is that reflex where they go, "Ho, what was that?" And that's completely normal, and that's going to go away. But if you want to help them kind of calm themselves down a little bit, bringing that toy to midline, to the middle of their body, and helping them bring it to their mouth here is a great way to help out with that. Now that you know how to help your baby roll from their back to their stomach, I want you to practice it. Give it a shot and reflect on your progress in your playbook. Have a look at what worked and what didn't work. How might you change the environment to help your baby be more successful? What types of toys or activities might you choose to help your baby roll better? Give it a shot and reflect on it in your playbook. Now that you know how to help your baby roll,